Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan Battle video. I wanted to go through all of the panel missions on video. Sometimes I do videos on the panel missions because, I mean, they are pretty basic, but this time specifically, they're huge, for a very important reason, which is potentially getting the free characters. There's this ticket system. I think Dokkan did a really good job with this ticket system to create a lot of discussion. I mean, it does create a lot of frustration as well. But essentially, there's two ways you could use these. You could use them to, dump 50 tickets at once into a multi, you could dump 50 tickets at once, and it's a single pull, right? And with the single pull, you have got a chance to pull the new character, right? And it's like you have a 44% chance to pull the main character, and then it's a 56% chance of an unfeatured unit. Now, just judging by my experience in this community, you definitely want to do the single. You can do the tickets, like the multi-tickets, and it is possible doing the multi-tickets that you can get luckier, and you could pull, like if you do the single, you could pull the character and you get your one copy. Technically, if you do the multis, you could get multiple copies, but it's just, I would tell you guys, just going for the highest chance to get the new character is what you want to do, and that would be the single, because most people I see people talking, and they don't care, right? Like that they pulled, sorry, I guess I could have had this like a little bit set up, but like, I don't know, let's look at Gogeta's banner. People are not going to give a shit if they get Gohan, or they get, people might care if they get him because he's still super good, but for the most part, not really so much. Or this Gohan, or this Omega. Like, people don't give a fuck about these characters, man. They want this. This is what they're after, is Gogeta. And, if the single is going to get you the highest chance to get Gogeta, if you do the multis, you're going to get, like, your family Kamehameha Gohan. You're going to get your Omega, right? Like, that's the way that's going to work out. Now, I did get very lucky, and I did actually manage to get Gogeta with mine, so at least, this is good. At least we do have footage right here that I could just pull up, that does actually go ahead and show, like, the actual pull being done. But we were able to get 50 tickets, right? So we were able to use them right as Part 2 went live. That was a huge good decision by Dokkan. We're going to be able to have 50 more tickets, which is going to happen. It's going to be before Part 3, by the way. I think that what we're going to see is we'll be able to do the next 50 pull. It's going to be like the 28th or the 29th is when it's going to be. All right, so here we go, and then, we do walk out of here with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Boom, there he is, which is awesome, right? So, here, we can get rid of these. Just kind of like the opening setup, right? So now, these are the ones we would have already used. Now, we can get 30 from Global Dokkan Special Missions Part 2, 10 from the Battlefield, the Battlefield, which is going to drop, in a couple of days here. Again, that's probably going to be like the 28th, 29th is when I would assume that's going to drop. And then treasure section of Baba's shop. Exchange the treasure item proof of mastery for summon tickets. Okay. So we've got that right there. Let's look at the panel missions, right? Like, just quickly go over like these missions right here. And what we need to do to just go ahead and get all of this stuff done. So I do have most of these done. Let's go ahead and take a look right here. So, okay. So, okay. Exchange treasures for items. We got that. Training in the clouds. That's the Mr. Popo event. We're great for link levels. Clear a Dokkan event. Clear an EZA. This is clear a stage with a GT boss's character, and it's just one. So it's very easy, right? Just one GT boss's character. One GT hero character. Everyone will have that done easily. Use the support memory. I have not done this right here. So this is, there's new, they kind of like revamped this story event stage for better equips. We could head over there right now. And then clear stage 1 of the Scorching Serious Showdown. The Scorching Serious Showdown, this of course is the Nova Shenron event. I did, at this point I've recorded this video. I just haven't actually, uploaded this yet. I'm kind of like, uploading them or like bulk recording right now, right? So, doing that, getting the Nova Shenron done, that, we'll go ahead and get that one done. You know, just do a lot of this stuff is very basic. I mean, we could just quickly poke our head very fast into the Popo event. I don't mind just dropping one quick Link level 1 run right here. So that would be this. And then we're going to go into that Shadow Dragon Saga event. Here, let's just do this. I'm just going to turn the boost on right now. I have not completely finished Omega Shenron. I'm kind of just getting a lot of videos ready to go. And then I'm going to be jumping in. Here, let's just go like this. I want Nova on this team. So I'm just going to clear them. And then let's get Nova right there. Yep, perfect. Okay. So we've got 3 of the new characters right there. We got the Omega, Nova, as well as Pan ready to Link level. So this event is obviously very good. I saw people asking all day in stream, like, you know, what's the Link level stage to use right now? During this celebration, the Popo event is absolutely what you want to be using. There's no reason to go out of this stage right here. Like if you're going to do any Link leveling whatsoever, this is the Dokkan Day stage. It's equivalent to Dokkan Day. So just grinding this stage is definitely what you want to do. Even that Pan Super Attack does look pretty good, right? That's from when they're fighting Haze Shenron, right? All right, so we got that taken care of. Perfect. That's just do. Oh, nice. Yeah, some good. This will save me just a little bit of resources. I'm not really... as soon as I'm ready to do the Omega Showcase, I'll just get him to Link level 10 with my resources, but I'm saving a little bit of resources by doing this too. Okay, so we got this done. Let's hop into the revamped stage of the Shadow Dragon story event. When did they drop that story event? Is that a 4th anniversary event? I know that they added stages to it during the 4th anniversary. I can't remember if this actually came out during the 4th anniversary, though. I don't recall this one right here. But this is a very, very long time event. You're only able to do the stage once per day. Let's go ahead and hop in. Who leads Shadow Dragon Saga? It's... Yeah, wait. Who does lead Shadow Dragon Saga? What's the most relevant leader? Oh my god. Physical Omega? Yeah, it's still Physical Omega, dude. That Physical Omega? Pretty much. Whatever. We'll just have him lead. It doesn't really matter too much. Let's just get our, you know, kind of like a bunch of LRs here. Bam, bam. We'll bring Nova as well. That looks good. That looks good. All right, let's go. That's giving us them. Okay. And let's just drop one of these as well. All right, let's go. We already beat this, so it should it's just we'll just be able to auto it very quickly because obviously I beat this years and years and years ago. So these are kind of like revamped new equips that we're going to be able to get from this Shadow Dragon Saga stage. I don't think any of these equips are really too good. I don't think so. But, I mean, for, like, a newer, like, I don't know, like Iron Cane or something like that, I think, like, these equips would be good as kind of just, like, starter equips. You know, they do like to give out a lot of really crap equips. They love just handing out shit equips. Like, they do. Amatsu, he gets that big-ass toothy grin of his and says, let's give him 5 additional silver. Let's give him a 5, bronze defense. Level 5 defense bronze. Like, it's like, okay, like, we could do a little bit better than these. It's okay. Like, we could lift the restrictions. Oh, wow. We got quite a few drops. A lot of those were golds, huh? All right, let's see if any of these are good here. I don't know. I don't know how good or bad these might actually end up looking here. Yeah, I mean, I would say these are mostly just not that good. At like a level 5 gold crit, I mean, it's even from the Whis event, it's very easy to get some gold equip that's 9 points. And this is just like 5. Like, these kind of like suck ass, dude. Like, that's why I would say these are good, like, starter equips, right? Just to get yourself something to use. But for the most part, these are kind of like fodder. These are fodder level. All right, so we got that. Let's head back over to the panel missions then. So we would have the entire first page all completed now. Again, let's just go ahead and look. We'll be able to get more of this Goku Gi item. That's cool. Yeah, so we don't have to show, like, a Dokkan event, an EZA... You know, clearing a GT boss, GT hero. We literally did this during this video right here. Use support memory. Oh, we actually did just do that. Yep. Okay, perfect. So let's go ahead and grab all of this. This will get us a lot of these tickets, right? Yep, perfect. And a lot of those medals. That's nice. All right, so now we'll go over to the second board, the second panel board right here. Yep, very good. Another stone. That's nice. And then here we are. Okay, so we've got everything all done. All right, so let's go ahead and go over to board 2. So, yeah, then this is just Nova Shenron, right? Get Nova Shenron to SA20, Rainbow Nova Shenron, and then clear stage 3 of the special battle event. That's Omega. They want you to beat Omega. This one right here. This Omega fight is pretty tough. This guy was pretty tough. He took a couple of tries. We beat the Gogeta fight in one try, but, I mean, Omega with the AoEs and the locking and stuff like that, certainly can be a vicious boss to have to deal with, right? No doubt about that. So, all right, but there's that, you know, just beat the Omega. Again, you guys, I would repeat myself like always, you don't have to hold yourself to the standards I hold myself to, where I'm, you know, clearing these all, you know, no items, right? No item, no support memory, stuff like, oh, I didn't even click the, I guess I forgot to do that, but okay, like, yeah, like, you don't need to hold yourself to my standard of no item, no support memory, all that type of stuff. Don't be scared to just use items and stuff. Get the content done, right? So, all right, let's go and grab this. Now, the question marks right here, Proton made a tweet about this. We could talk about this. We do know what most of these are going to be right here. So let's go ahead and take a look. Let me pull up this Proton tweet, and we'll look at what the rest of these are. All right, guys, here we go. So we have 3 question mark panel missions. Defeat boss from Perfect Cooperation Team Battle Stage 5. So I would presume that this is probably just going to be just like this stage. So this was Blue Goku and Vegeta. You could see Blue Vegeta in there, and then it's just mostly Blue Goku and Vegeta. I presume Stage 5 would probably be Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, and then, you know, there will be like a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta phase in there. That's what I guess that's going to be. Then defeat boss from Wishes Backfire Birth of the Shadow Dragon Stage 9. Looks like this will be a boss rush stage where we're going to go through all of the Shadow Dragons. This is going to probably be a really fun and really challenging event because these bosses do have a lot of silly gimmicks in here. And then the last one, this is an unidentified challenge event. So, you know, as part of next week's content, there's going to be a new challenge event we're going to get. What is it? The Carnival of Battles? No, please, no. But we'll see. I actually would enjoy that event, but the problem is literally no one else would. So I do not want to it's good that Festival Battle, it's just like Dodge. Like, Dodge is, like, the strongest by far, like, of all these abilities, stuff like that. But I really enjoyed when it wasn't relevant because I don't have to listen to people, like, cope over their own feelings and say, no, it's actually really bad and blah, blah, blah. Like, I'd just rather not even. Right, and it's kind of the same thing with Festival Battles. So, like, if it could just be out of mind's eye, whatever. I don't have to deal with the bitching constantly. I'm cool with that. But, yeah, we'll see what this is going to be. In part 1, this ended up being the Infinite Zamasu event. Is what ended up being like one of these panel missions. This one right here, the Infinite Zamasu event with the Zeno button. So we'll see if it might be, you know, something similar where they drop some new item for it or something. Who knows? So, all right, that is that. All right, guys, so to recap, right? We need to do the panel missions, which will get us 30 tickets, 10 tickets from the battlefield, and then 10 tickets will be when they, with kind of like the next content that's going to come next week. We are going to get the battlefield, and then the Proof of Mastery. Remember, that is the Popo event currency. So there will be, you know, just make sure you've done runs in the Popo event. You have the currency ready to go, and you'll be able to obtain what is going to be tickets. Now, we're here in the exchange shop. My Proof of Mastery shop is cleared up. So I can't actually access the shop, but it is that one right there. This is it. This is the item. The shop is like closed because I cleared it out, so I can't actually access it. But it's probably not going to be very much Proof of Mastery in order to get the tickets, so I wouldn't really be too concerned about that. But there we go, guys. There is all the panel missions. Again, good luck, in part 2. I would encourage you guys to do the single summon with the tickets, but that's just because people it's okay. Do you only literally care about the brand new unit, Or do you also potentially want like other like a less chance to get the new unit, but then other characters like the Family Kamehameha, Gohan, LR Gamma 1 and 2? Like that's what it's gonna be. I just imagine the way I see people talk, most people would rather just only get the new character and get the highest chance possible to get the new character, which would be the 50 ticket summon. So, I mean, but it's up to y'all. So, let me know what you guys think. Thanks, guys, for watching. I'll catch y'all next time.